Welcome back, everybody, to the Adventures in Silvernell, the homebrewed fantasy world setting for our online game of Dungeons & Dragons 5e. How the fuck are you, everybody? I'm Scott Nicholson. I'm your game master, here to play some D&D with four of my good friends, Erica Webb.
Hi.
Michael Jackson.
I have been here since not the beginning.
Tanner Messer.
Hi.
And Ben Dale.
I am just a guy.
This is Campaign 2, Dragontooth Academy, Episode 36. We are so glad everybody's here. Just to let you know, this is an M-rated stream. We are very dirty, very filthy, kind of raunchy, and kind of nasty. So if that bothers you, skedaddle. Anyways, right to the intro. Alright, welcome back, everybody. If you're watching us on Twitch, don't forget, the more you watch, the more you comment, you build up rooter points. You can scroll to the bottom of the chat, and there is a list of options of things you can spend it on. Advantage, random problems. I want to thank Silver Fox for last time using so much rooter, and unfortunately it did not really accomplish anything, so hopefully, man, use it again, see what happens.
Yeah,
if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much. We hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, make a poster, make a billboard. Who gives a shit? Just as long as you tell people we're here, because we're having such a fun time. Just let you guys know, I am a little sick today, but I'm hopped up on so many meds that I'm probably going to be a little loopy. Things are going to get a little weird, so the usual. Other than that, Into the Expanse is off this week. There will not be an episode Friday, but we'll be back live next week. So there's that. I guess that's all the announcements.
Announcement king.
Let's get into it. Last time on episode 35, Livia fought her way out of the entrapment of her own body and took over Captain Noir, trapping him in his own treasure for eternity, which is now B's treasure. Meanwhile, the squad turns against Captain Saltus, who has arrived from a secret tunnel, bringing along a mysterious tabaxi religious figure. Captain Saltus just wants the squad to scram, but they have other plans that involve kicking his ass. But at the last moment, Captain Saltus calls for the help of the Shard Minds, who look to the captain for freedom. We begin tonight in combat, as I believe B is rushing in. So everybody, I'll show you the map. Roll initiative. All right.
Initiative already.
So everybody can see on the map, players you should be able to see. We're still in Captain Saltus' quarters. I believe Bognak is hiding behind the wall of the door, so he still has half cover. Everyone else can pretty much be seen. Vorb is kind of walking up on Bognak. The Shard Mines had surrounded the front. They have just been called. Captain Saltus is here at his desk. All those red X's are dead, are now finally dead, undead pirates on the ground. So everyone should be in combat. If everyone will go ahead and re-roll their characters and their NPCs that they play, I'll go ahead and read Captain Saltus.
Silver Fox said he got points to spend.
Oh,
Hey.
bring it on, Foxy man.
Ooh.
All right, let's go down the line. Let's start with... okay, Erica ran off. Let's not start with her. Let's start with Morton Zal.
I put all theirs in. He has an 8.
Oh, okay. You got a 14.
Clear has a 1, and Penny has 14.
Okay, cool. Livia.
21.
Oh, damn.
I know. Red Dead bit.
Bognak.
Also a 14.
14.
Hey.
Who's got the higher dex?
I'm a
Minus
+1.
What's the
14. Oh,
What's the score?
+2.
Not the plus one.
13.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Penny
I'm
will go before you. I'll go ahead and roll for Russ, who's in there. That was in between dice. That's a 17. Cool. I'll put everyone in descending order. Penny goes before Bognak. Kinda need B's. She bolted. Should I roll for her? That's one way to piss someone off. She is the one like starting the combat.
Yeah. We can just throw her
dramatic
first.
moment.
We can give her a moment. We'll go back to the live. All right, yeah, we'll just take a moment until she gets back. Kind of.
We can reintroduce our characters.
Actually, that is a great idea. We were going to do it last time. We forgot. So why don't we start with you, Penny, and then we'll go Livia, and then we'll go Bognak. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Michael. I'm playing Penelope Flora. She is got a lot of homebrew stuff going on. She's a dryad race, and she is 5 levels of warlock pact of the queen. So she got some bugs inside of her tree, and she also has 2 levels of sorcerer in Witchborn, which may or may not come up if I take another level into that. And then I also have Mortenzau, who is 6 levels of draconic sorcerer, and he is an ice genasi, and he has 1 level of fighter. And then I also have Cleonile, who is a changeling, and she is a barbarian 6 levels path of the beast, so she can change her strings into other things. Cool. And also 1 level of bard.
And if you're just joining us, just learning all this new information, Mortenzau and Cleonile were NPCs. They're very friendly. He's developed really good relationships with them. Pretty much they do, what
We
Penny
started
says.
second.
Basically, they are a throuple. So Michael just ends up controlling them very well, I should say, playing 3 different characters. Okay. Livia,
a.k.a. Miss Honey, if you didn't know that.
I didn't.
That name stuck.
From the honeypot.
The honeypot scheme, that it stuck with me.
For sure.
But yeah, so tiefling, I'm not multi-classed, I'm just level 7 rogue. I'm full throttling that.
Far out.
Yeah.
What's subclass?
Mine's not. I only have 1 character as well. I don't have 3 or 2.
Sounds good.
What's your subclass, ho?
Subclass. Oh, arcane trickster.
There you go. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Next.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah, just as I say at the start of every episode, I am just a guy. It's just a dwarven fighter, just the most vanilla class you can play. Dwarven fighter, battle master. Started off with my fist, and now I've got a cool sword, so I tend to use that. But yeah, that's pretty much Bognak, and he's got a ghost friend named Will. And we don't know what Will does, but he's there, and he's supportive. He's supportive, and that's... No, we can't touch that yet. We haven't learned how to materialize that.
That's the last on the list, I assume.
It's just hands and shoulders. I'll let him figure that out. I don't care if
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
All right, Erica, we're going around and reintroducing our characters for people who are just tuning in. So why don't you go ahead and introduce B again?
Okay, B is a halfling who is a barbarian and a druid. Basically the human version of a raccoon or like a feral wild animal. She is the one that you can count on to always be super chaotic. Her main go-to kind of moves are transforming into a bear, going crazy and mauling people, basically. And she has this super cool katana that she fights with a lot of the time, too. So definitely a character to look out for, because you never know what you're going to expect from her.
For sure. And your NPC that you control.
Oh, well, Scott controls him, but Russ Quinn is the NPC that goes with B. Because Scott, I would just not be able to play Russ as well as Scott could. Russ was the old, librarian in Dragontooth, super little nerdy kid who's obsessed with dinosaurs. Him and B. Yeah, and B now. Him and B started out, with a budding romance in their friendship while he taught her how to read back at school because she was illiterate, and things just kind of escalated from there. Everybody hated Russ, but I don't know, B just found something very cute and I don't know, almost like intoxicating about Russ. Yeah, they do that, and as a result of that, B was pregnant. So fun.
I do have to say, only one person hated Russ. Actually, 2 now, but at the same PC. The same-
I had no problem with Russ. He's an fine person.
Yeah.
Tanner
Livia
hates
has
that
no
bitch.
issues with Russ.
they did, just one person hated Russ so much it just spread across the school.
And in fact, that PC's death gave Russ his sexual awakening, puberty.
Gotta love you, Yumi. Never
We love
forget.
Create a universe. There it is. Like,
All right, enough of that. Back to the map.
oh yes, we need bees.
All right, everybody.
what
B,
was your
what's your
initiative?
initiative?
Initiative.
And no matter where you land in the initiative, I will
30
still
20.
dirty 20.
Oh, nothing changes.
Wow, literally nothing changed. Okay, cool. I will still let you go first, and then you can have your place in turn order because you are literally running at him. So, with that, welcome back to hell. Go ahead, B, as you run at Captain Saltus.
Well, I know last time we said that I was gonna run to him and I was gonna deck him, so I guess I should do like an armed strike.
Sure.
Man, his ankles.
Ankles are under the table.
Another dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, you fly over that table and sucker punch him in the face. Roll your damage.
Suck
That
or
is-
punch him. Yeah.
That is gonna do 15 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Holy cow!
Yeah, she's
Fuck yeah,
tiny,
it
but she
is.
mighty.
Oh.
All right, cool. And with that, we get to the beginning of initiative. It is Livia's turn.
Yeah, so I'm hurting. I'm pretty fucked up right now. I only have 6 hit points. So
Don't tell us
what
about
I'm
that.
gonna do is I'm gonna back up. If I could control my character. Here we go.
Oh, you lost privileges last time.
Right? And until I get a little bit, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds first level.
Okay,
Get a little bit of hit points back.
far out. All right,
Cover
Ash.
10, and that's my turn. Or I'm gonna like hide behind this table that I'm right here at.
All right, I'll give you a quarter cover.
Okay.
All right, Captain Saltus just got decked in the face. I imagine B's like on the table because she's quite small. He just kind of stands up in place and scorns you, B, and everybody that, you know, we had a deal. You don't want to. He's going to say we had a deal. He is in the middle of something huge that is going to turn this island in his favor, and he will not let you all stand in the way. He will use his action with his hands out. His eyes are going to roll back in his head, and he is going to summon back up from the ground all of those undead pirates.
The fuck he is.
Not he's a witch too.
Boom. They usually are. What
Yo,
they
Wizard Saltus.
You're a wizard. Aw.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He's dead. Okay.
No, it's sad.
Literally one pops up right under Penny. So I will go ahead and add them all to initiative just to make this a little bit harder.
Get out of my hall.
Boom. 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 And I will go ahead and roll initiative for them. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. That's a 22, that's a 7, that's a 3. 22, 7, 3. 1 second, everybody.
I knew something was about to happen with these guys
8,
whenever you specified.
8.
Yeah, those are dead bodies on the ground, just so you're aware. It's on the map.
Alright, and we've gone past Livia. Okay, that is his turn. It is Russ's turn. He's going to... Ooh, can he? Hold on. Yes, he's got one more. He is going to summon a
What do you think he believes
Velociraptor.
There's too many things in this little room.
Alright, it's a little crowded in here.
He's
Need
going
to
to
go out
summon
for
it
some
right
fresh
here.
air.
That'll be his action. He's going to use his movement to... Penny's on that side. So he's going to walk over here, giving that one pirate attack of opportunity. He is going to take it. He is going to hit. It's actually 2. That one's going to miss, but he does need to roll a Constitution saving throw. And what do you know? He failed. He is going to take a lot of damage.
Oh.
And it is Bognak T. Bruiser's turn.
I think, well, Bognak's gonna look in the room. He's gonna look at all the shard mines just standing there. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, a private party." And he's just gonna go in the room and close the door. Just like try and chain it shut.
All right, chain it shut. It will give Vorb an attack of opportunity. That's right. Vorb and the shard mines are against you because you're trying to take away their Harriet Tubman. Which is
well, this Harriet Tubman's a white, so there's lies being told here.
All right.
That part.
They all believe Captain Saltus takes them to freedom.
No, I get it.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, go ahead.
And we have a redeemed health potion from Silver Fox Webb, so somebody finds a health potion.
Oh!
All right, let's go ahead and roll that. Let's go. And it's perfect. Thank
also,
you, Silver
thank you for
Fox.
subbing, and also gifting a sub.
Yes.
Silver Fox Webb.
Okay, Erica's 1-2, Michael's 3-4, Tanner's 5-6, Ben is 7-8. It's Tanner.
Yeah.
Wow.
Feel better.
Needed that.
Okay.
Thank you, Silver Fox. How much is it?
We'll go ahead and make a good one. 4d4 plus 4. I think it's a greater healing potion.
Wow.
Yeah, you're gonna see Vorb right there with the blue dot right there. As you grab the door and rush in, as the doors. Okay, just to let you know, you can't fully shut the door because B broke the framing around the door, so they're gonna be able to get back in.
Yeah, continuity. Well, it's just flavor then. Just like I put it back. Like, excuse me.
His arms are going to split in half, giving him 4 shard spikes, and he's just going to try to dig into you with 2 attacks. That is a 15 and a 7, so I imagine both of those miss.
Those do miss.
Like this.
Yeah, the door
Right.
is closed. It is Penny's turn.
Do I get an action, or was that my action to move?
No, that was just his attack of opportunity. So now it is your turn.
Okay.
I'll say it was a bonus action to move the door.
Cool. I'll take that. I will go ahead then and. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna move and try and give Penny some cover. I'm gonna put myself between her and this one guy. And I'm gonna attack this guy twice with my sword.
Alright. Time to get chomping.
Time to get chomping. That's a 15 to hit,
That
or
hits.
a 19 to hit.
Yeah. I'm going to put red dots on everyone that's been hit at least once, by the way.
Okay, so the sword now does an extra 2d10 damage as well, so that's an extra 4d10.
Correction. Last episode, I said, or a couple episodes ago, I said that when the Demon King was defeated inside of Livia, that her sword broke, but I specified the wrong sword. It was not the King's Soul Proxixo sword. That is the sword you have.
Yeah, genuinely, when I went back and watched it, I was horrified because I kind of skipped some of the fight. And the Soul Eclipse sword destroyed. And I was like, wait, hold on a second.
Yeah.
I was like, when did Livia get the sword?
I forgot the name of her sword, but it is destroyed, so...
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It don't matter no
It
more.
don't matter.
Okay, so... Okay, Scott.
Damn.
Okay, Ben.
And an extra 2d8 damage as well for the Bane effect on it. Okay, so that's a total of 33 plus 35.
How do you kill it?
Stab.
Yeah.
I just stab it. I close the door and I'm like, all right, this is a private party. Too crowded in here. You got to get out, guys. And I just slash it over.
Boom. He is fucking dead. Penny.
Dead baby.
Now these fucking ghosts pop up. Fuck. She kind of turns her head to look at this ghost thing behind her.
Like zombies.
Yeah, ew. And she kind of it's like pops up behind her. She's like, oh, and she kind of like throws her hair back, and some pollen comes off, and she's gonna cast Chill Touch.
Ooh, alright.
So she's just gonna use a little nice cantrip to let me roll the right dice, lower.
Yeah, roll the right ones.
Am I here right? I was like, let me just roll this D8 to hit. That's not gonna help me. A 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll do it.
And it does 10 points of necrotic damage, but more importantly, undead creatures have disadvantage on their next attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit him and he has disadvantage. Give him a green
Yeah.
dot for disadvantage. My little key.
And she is going to then move towards the door.
All right, that will give him an attack of opportunity, but he has disadvantage on his next attack, which is this one. That is a 13.
That's a miss.
That's a miss, and his disadvantage is over.
He's confused.
He is very confused. Okay, cool. Now it is his turn. He is going to attack Senor Bognak with 2 swipes. Ooh, that's a 23 and a 12. So
23
uh,
does
uh,
hit.
Constitution saving throw. And
Is this a poison?
Yeah, that's what I was looking up really fast. For some reason, I knew you would wonder.
Because I'm a dwarf.
Let me find it.
Look, it doesn't matter.
What's
I'm
your
gonna
height
roll.
got to do with this?
I'm gonna roll a 2 and a 3 anyway. If I have advantage.
Oh,
It's
advantage.
spoken into
I rolled-
existence.
I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 1, so here I am. I've been there, I've done that. I lived that life.
Where is it?
I'll go
Oh
ahead
my
and roll
God.
I'll go ahead and roll the first one for suspense.
It's acid.
Ooh.
It's not a poison, I guess.
So the sword will do
poisonous.
slashing, which you'll take, but then it's acid.
I am going to use my reaction to parry.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds kind of hot.
What does that
Um,
raise your...
It just reduces the damage done to me.
Gotcha. Alright, so you'll take 12 slashing,
Okay.
and then whatever you reduce it with your parry, and then your con saving throw.
I rolled it. It was a 9. It
Okay.
did not. It was a 3. I called it, team.
Alright.
Called it, chat.
So you will take 9 acid damage.
Put your guesses in the chat. What we're gonna roll is less than a 5, I assure you.
Alright, this next pirate right underneath you is going to attack B twice. We'll see if this goes like last time. That's definitely a miss. Actually, that's a nat 1. I'm going to say as he goes for that attack, it sticks into the table, that sword. So one of his swords stuck to the table. He's going to go for his second attack. Also a nat 1. He's just going to go for 2 attacks on B, and they're going to get stuck in the table. So he's going to have to use his action to pull those out next time. So that is his turn.
I just willed that into existence, a double nat 1, let it be known.
Morton's out.
Morton Zhao is going to step to... No, he at?
There he is.
He is going to step forward, and he is going to stab at this ghost, or this undead zombie-like pirate with
Okay.
his steaming blade hands, and use cantrip green flame blade, also known as blue flame blade, because he's ice. And it's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Just a dice. What are the dice for this? Oh, it's a D8 and a D6. Perfect. A D8, where is it? 7 points of damage plus 3 because it's fire, so 13 points of damage. And then as he stabs that guy, this guy takes
Because it spreads?
8 points. Yeah, he stabs him with this like blue iciness, and then it like kind of seeps out and it hits this guy, and he takes 8 points of fire damage.
Is it specifically another enemy or like a radius?
Enemy within 5 feet.
Okay, so
their
being
target I
Bognak
hit.
as well.
No, an enemy within 5 feet.
Enemy within 5 feet. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Be Gucci.
And
And
how
only
much
one
did he
target.
take?
The first guy takes 13. The second one takes 8.
8. Cool. All right. This pirate over here is going to take 2 swipes at the Velociraptor. It's a 15 and a 17. I believe that's a hit. Where's the Velociraptor stats? 15 and 17. Where is it?
If a Velociraptor has more than a 17 AC, that's horrifying.
It's actually it's a 15. Make sure I write that down so I don't know. 15.
It's not even mighty.
Okay, cool. So he's going to do 2 hits on him. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21, 22. So 22 points of damage to the Velociraptor. And he's got to make a con save. What's his con? It's a +1. That's a nat 20. He's fine. Alright. next guy over here is
Those
going
Velociraptor.
to walk over here and attack Russ twice.
Russ! Not the cute tiny one.
That's
We're all
10.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
10 and a 13. Okay, nothing really happens. Cleonile.
Bow. Cleonile is going to options. She's gonna run over next to her mansies, and she's going to. She had the tail out, but she's going to re-rage. So use another rage, and her claws are gonna extend, and so she's gonna make some attacks at this guy.
Okay.
Oh,
The one
this guy right
there.
here.
Yep.
Yeah. That is a 24.
Yep.
A 17.
Yep.
And she. Oh, actually, she gets advantage because she's flanking. So I'm gonna roll
Well, both
that.
of those hit. Well,
Yeah,
the
oh,
advantage
there's
would
also
have to
a-
be that 20.
And there's a third hit as well because my claws. If I make a hit, I get to use a second one.
Ooh,
So
okay.
boom, bop. Actually, I think that might be 4.
Yeah,
hits,
that's 4 because both
technically.
of those hit.
Yeah,
But go ahead and roll
because she
advantage because
has-
they might be net 20s.
Okay, no net 20s, but all 4 hit. Wow.
4 hit, yeah. Roll that damage.
Okay, she does a lot of.
Gosh, she is scrappy.
So 11 plus 10.
How's everybody doing on chat? Let us know how you're doing tonight.
11 plus 10, 22. She does 26 points of slashing damage.
Good
Good
golly. Alright, he's hit with 26.
This is going back loud.
Alright, far out. That is the end of first round of combat. Vorb is going to just gently pull the door down and walk into the side.
Oh, chill. That's a bonus action, right?
And these shard mines are going to file into this space here, blocking the
They
doorway completely out as they're all splitting their arms into razor sharp spikes. But no one's attacked yet. It's just a display of dominance. Alright, this one right here is going to walk around to this side and attack this Velociraptor twice. Alright, both of those hit. +6. Okay. Yeah, it just brings those two swords over, just guts right into the bottom of Velociraptor's. It screams, and as it pulls its head back, stabs into its neck. Russ is losing his mind. Livia.
Yeah, so is it a bonus action or a free action to drink that health potion?
Bonus action.
Bonus action,
Yeah,
then
really only thing
I
that goes in free action
will.
was like talk or do something super light.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take that health potion, bonus action. Then I'm gonna come down here. Let me roll
Okay.
up that health. Okay. So I got 15 back.
Cool.
And then I am going to pull out my rapier and go after dude that's in front of me. And I would get advantage because the Velociraptor is an ally, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And because part of his body's right on this side. So just to be sure, that right angle does not give you advantage, but because he's 10 feet, it's because he's at this
That'd
angle
be
over here.
thick. Okay. Thickness matters. It's over now.
Yeah.
And you get your sneak attack.
Alright, that'll be 23 to
Mhm.
hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What you got for us?
That'll be 19 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, pierce the shit out of him. Alright,
Yeah, and that's it.
be aggressive.
Alright, so where is the nun that I tied up currently? Where's
The
she at?
nun.
In this hubbub. Is she called? Turn undead. I rebuke you in the name of somebody.
Let me find her.
Whatever god you believe in is all right with us, lady. Just get rid of him.
Right.
Any of them, honestly. At this
There he
point.
is. She's over here.
Just
Okay.
chilling.
That is
So I am
Baxter.
going to push my way through all of these people here fighting and get over to her.
Okay, that's 4 attack of opportunities. You just ran by 4 undead pirates.
Kiss
So,
my ass. Go
yeah.
ahead and try.
You
give
can
it
take
a
the dodge
second.
action.
What's your armor class?
14, 15,
Low.
15.
15, 16, 17. Alright.
If you're not using your action, you can take the dodge action.
Ooh,
So you
one of
That's
those is a
good.
nat 20. The other one definitely hits as well.
Still raging, so y'all can kiss my ass.
The other 2 misses, so I'll go ahead and roll. Oh, that was just 1. Nat 20, that one hit. Second one's miss. The one at the end hits you once. Okay, so it's nat 20, hit, miss, hit. So, oop! Alright, so nat 20, that would be 15, 15, plus 12, 20. So that's 27 for the first one, and you need to make a con save.
Okay.
So, half that damage I told you. Because you're
That
raging.
is 15 on the con save.
You're good on the con save. For the second guy, you'll take 10, so half would be 5. This is slashing. And then for the third guy, 8, so half will be 4. You still took a huge chunk of damage there, but you ran all the way through to the nun. You arrived to her bleeding as you ran through this undead jungle of shit. What do you want to do with the nun?
I'm gonna go ahead and untie her.
Okay.
Use, I guess, whatever action that I need to do
Bonus
that.
action. That's fine.
Bonus action. Okay. And I guess I use a free action just to kind of lean down to her and go, "Sorry about that. I didn't mean it. You okay?"
Cool.
I'll wait for her to respond after.
Sweet. I'll go ahead and say she goes after you now. She's not a fighter by any means, but we'll put her right after you so she can respond. She is going to say, all is forgiven, my child. Please, get me back home, and you will be rewarded by the Griffland family. That is her.
Say less.
I said, oh lord, promise that girl money and she's good.
Captain Saltus is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, run right to where Bognak is. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, run around him, kind of stuck in between you and Penny, and just kind of look at you two with the shard mines all around. And he is going to say, neither one of you will get out of this room alive, so do yourself a favor and just let me go and all can be forgiven. I might even take my shard mines off of you. That's his turn. Russ Quinn. Russ is fucking pissed. Seeing B run through and get hit by all the pirates. Oh, hell no! He's gonna turn around to those 2 pirates.
It's so cute.
And you see these fire flame appear in his hand as he just gently blows on it to the one right beside him. And it's going to blow right into the face, like a big blast into that undead pirate's face. It's going to do some damage. Ooh. And completely burn this one to a crisp. He is dead.
Ooh.
Yeah,
His
woo!
Velociraptor's turn, with the sword still in his neck. Whip his head down. The sword flies out. The undead pirate still stable. He's just going to turn and try to bite the head of that undead pirate. But the pirate will dodge out of the way, so he's going to take his claw and try to swipe at him. Again, the undead pirate will dodge out of the way. He's going to take his other claw, and this time it's going to hit and do some damage as it lands right into his eye socket. Ooh, good amount of damage into his eye socket. Alright, Bognak.
Bognak is going to look at Saltus and just say back to him, like, I think my friends and we're going to be able to free the shard mines, actually. I think you're the only one not leaving this room alive, that is. And then I'm just going to go for some stabs on him. Do I have advantage? Is he flanked? Is he?
He is not flanked. One of those
Yeah,
shard
in the
mines
wall.
will have to be on your team.
Yeah.
Also,
Cool,
the
cool,
door is shut, or it's not shut, but only the one above Penny is technically seen.
Gotcha. So I can't move to like this side and get anything on him.
Yeah, you
cool.
guys are fully blocked in right now.
Cool. Yeah, well, I'm just going to use my action to try and hit him twice then.
Also, to specify, even though somebody is in a 5-foot space, you can still go through that token, but they specifically designated that they are blocking.
Gotcha. Cool. I'm going to attack first
Purposely
attack.
being difficult. Got it.
Yeah,
It's only a 13 to hit.
that's a miss.
Okay, second attack.
He just
28?
brings up his sword and parries, and as his sword parries you away, you come in for this second attack. You get him right in the chest.
I'm going to add on, he needs to make a strength saving throw. I'm going to make that a tripping attack.
Ooh, put him on his ass.
22.
Yeah, that saves.
Whatever.
I think. You monster. Yeah, it's a DC 16 for future reference, but I'll do my damage, so that's 16 plus 14, 30 plus 8. 38 damage?
Oh my gosh!
And he's
Use
under
that
the
sword.
effects of the Bane spell.
Alright, so what does he need to do?
It
A
just,
minus.
any attack, any check, anything he does is going to have a -8 until the end of my next turn.
-8 until the end of your next turn. You got it. Ouch, Penny.
Witchcraft. Penny looks at Bognak and goes, "You're right." And then she turns to Vorb, and I guess the rest of the shard mines, who she can see. She can see Vorb, right? Vorb came in the room, right?
Yeah, Vorb is the one with the blue dot.
Yeah. And she kind of looks at them and she goes, "Vorb, really, clear your mind and think for a minute. How did we find you? The captain who was going to take you to freedom sold you, and we saved you from a back room, which is why we came here to free you. Don't let him mislead you. I will take you to freedom, like I said, and like I promised to do. All the shard mines know that, and I will take you expeditiously. I have no reason to wait, unlike some people." And I look at Captain Sardis. Penny's eyes flash purple, and she's gonna use her last hexcraft curse. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
With a -8,
Ooh, perfect.
failed.
Ah, great. He has disadvantage on the next thing he does.
Jeez! Jeez Louise!
No!
Green dot is disadvantage. You sons of bitches! Alright.
And yeah, she says that to Vorb, trying to be like, realize what's happening. We saved you from him. He's not gonna free you. He's probably not freeing anybody. Let's process how we got back to this island. You, his right-hand man, were in a room. We saved you. We brought you back. That's why
Gotcha.
we're here. Kill the captain!
Alright, end of turn?
Yes. I
Alright.
assume that's my action. I did a lot of words.
This pirate right
Yeah.
here is going to attack Bognak twice.
Not bad.
Not Bognak. Anyone but Bognak. Both will miss. It is Mortenzel's turn.
Mortenzel sees that guy. Wait. Yeah, he'll stab this guy.
Alright.
He stabbed that Bognak. That's gonna be a.
And that is not flanked.
Yeah, I gotcha. 15 to hit.
On the nose, baby.
Ooh, yes. So he's using his green flame blade again, and so he's gonna do 14 points of fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
Slashing. Oh yeah, he stabs it into him, and he just kind of like starts to freeze slash burn. He does that freeze melt thing where he's like, and then he starts to melt instantly, and just kind of evaporates, liquefies, if you will.
Liquefies. Which
Making
means
some soup.
he cannot be resurrected.
Making some soup.
Neither can the
It's
guy
a-
who's burned to ashes.
Bye.
Okay, next up is this guy right here. Just saw B running that way, so he is going to go to B for 2 attacks. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, that dinosaur's
Only 1 will hit, so B con save.
Boo. That is a 14.
That is a save. You'll take the damage before, which was 6, so halved for you will be 3. It is the guy in between Russ and Cleonile, but he just got his ass beat by Cleonile, so he's going to turn to Cleonile and make 2 sword attacks on Cleonile. One will hit Cleonile, so con save, and Cleonile will take 11 points of slashing.
She would, but Morton's was going to use his reaction to intercept, and he's going to remove 10 points of that, so she takes 1 point of damage, but she's also raging, so half. So still 1, I guess. It's fine.
No, I'll say half of 1 is 0. That's fine.
And he's like, freeze! He's like, stab a guy. Freeze my friend.
And
going well for me.
now it's her turn.
Wait, you gotta make a con save. I got you. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't good.
Okay, so she'll take...
You're gonna take that damage.
5 points of acid.
Clearly, you had 1 job.
How would she like to respond in this fight right outside Port Royal?
When in doubt, go with what you know. She's gonna put her claws into this guy's face, or what's left of his face. She's gonna make some attacks with advantage.
Sounds good to me.
Two of them will hit. I got some bad rolls in there. But it's gonna be a dirty 20 and a 19.
Yeah, both hit.
And she's gonna do 12 points of damage.
Yeah, he's still standing, but man, does that hurt. End of her turn, Vorb will now respond to Penny on his turn and say, I don't believe it was the captain who tried to sell me. I believe it was his right-hand man, Corval. Corval is a filthy pirate. Captain Saltus promises freedom. I've seen him do it. Well, maybe not the whole thing, but most of it. And then the rest of the... So, 1, 2, 3, 4 shard mines will attack Penny around her. Penny, what's your AC?
Apparently 17.
You know shield?
I do.
Okay. But also, my
always in our back pocket.
Attack.
Alright, so 4 attacks will hit you.
I'm gonna shield, so my AC is gonna go from 17 to 23.
How long does it last?
A whole turn.
All 4 of them miss you. So as these things start flying at you to attack you with their shard arms, you pull out this radiant magical shield around you. Ding, 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 ding.
It's all bugs. It's all bugs. There's nothing radiant about Penny.
Oh, sorry.
Bugs just block the attacks.
Bugs
and she's just
all
looking
block.
at them. And she's looking, trying to look so calm, but she's like looking angry. She's like, don't want to do this. Think about it. And these bugs are protecting her.
Alright, and then they will move in. Morton's Owl will get an attack of opportunity on this one that's moving to the other side of Cleonile.
He doesn't have his reaction. He used it to block her.
Music to my fucking ears. Boom, 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 boom. These guys will move in. And then that is it. It is this one right here attacking Livia. He is going to continue to attack Livia with 2 sword attacks. One is a nat 20, the other misses. It'll be 21 points of slashing and con saving throw.
So I'm gonna uncanny dodge that and take half.
Okay, so only 10.
And for my con save, that's a 16.
And that passes. And it is your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bonus action, summon my flame blade, and then just go after that dude with the flame blade and the rapier.
Alright, let's see it.
So it's a dirty 20 with the flame blade.
Mm-hmm.
Roll all them dice.
Roll them. Let me know if you get above 11 damage.
I got 25 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I just immediately summon my flame blade in like a swinging motion and chopping heads in the honor of B.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And then can I like step forward and hit the dude that's coming after B with the rapier since I have multi-attack?
Yes, you can.
Then I will do that.
You can split up your movement and your attacks.
Steps to the left. So.
So that'll be a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that is on the nose. That's the first time he's been hit.
The lowest thing Livia's ever rolled in their life.
10
Canon,
hit
you know.
points.
7
This is when the
HP.
streak ended.
Gotcha. All right, B.
So, a few questions. What I know that this building is like butting up against the rocks, but what is the ceiling made out of? Because B's like her mind right now is to try to find like an alternate exit, make an alternate exit, just in case shit needs to go down and people need to get out of here fast. So, my mind right now is headed towards trying to bust through the ceiling because I know that. If I try to go through a wall, I'm just going to run into stone.
Well,
so.
it's a wooden ceiling that you can tell, and when on your way in, you saw it had shingles.
Okay.
And it's not completely flat. It's like barely triangular with the shingles, so water falls off.
Okay. So what she's going to do is this like little table or whatever this is right here.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna jump on top of that, but before she jumps over, she's gonna take the nun, pick the nun up, and throw her over her shoulder, and then she's gonna use her other fist to kind of start going in on the ceiling.
All right, so
trying to
it
create a
will be
hole.
an action to do that because she is medium and you are small. So athletics check.
Boo.
Which you have advantage on because you're raging.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Just
that's
straight.
22.
Yeah, you throw her right over your shoulder. You get up on that table. That table is about like basically the same height as you. What are you, 3 foot something?
Yeah.
So I'll say you guys are.
Right.
The top of your head is 6.5 foot above the ground. The ceilings are. My stories and buildings are always 10 feet.
Okay.
Smooth
Alright.
cannon.
Got a bonus action and the rest of your movement left.
So, I know we cleared the shelf over here, whatever is on it. Is that higher up?
It is higher up, yes.
The table? Okay, so I'm going to use the rest of my action to take this girl and kind of jump over here. And
All right, I'll give it to you as a bonus action just because I like where this is going. So
that's fine.
Acrobatics check. And that is 2 feet higher, so top of your head will now be 8.5 foot.
Okay, cool. That's a
We can see
13
in the
acrobatics.
Yeah, you're fine. You jump to it. You're good. You're on top of it. It's a little uncomfortable for her. If it was a nat 20, it'd be really smooth, but, you know, she's bumping on top of your shoulder.
She'll live, which she probably wouldn't have otherwise, so you're welcome.
All right, it's her turn. She's going to just say, "Oh, be careful. I did have food this morning." Captain Saltus's turn.
Did we take the wrong side? I think we took
Is she the villain?
Captain Saltus will look Penny in the eye and say, "You have no proof of these wild accusations that you have about me. I offer
Right
these
there.
shard mines freedom, and they understand you do not bite the hand that feeds you." And poof, throws down a smoke bomb. This smoke bomb is going to
You gonna run? I did not expect this part.
it goes 15 foot radius, so 5 to 15, 5 to 15. It'll go 15, 15. Basically, loosely. That's okay. Let's try that again, folks.
I was like, that's thick.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I was like, it was
All right,
15,
well,
15 the whole ass round.
15.
Oh,
It is 15 radius, so
I'll take it.
it is 15, 15, 15, 15. Yeah, so it goes out like that. It is smoky, so unless you have true sight, you are pretty much, you can only see maybe a couple feet in front of you. Smoke bomb activated.
I only need to see a couple feet, baby. He's right there.
Smoke goes right up to his face. It is Russ's turn. Oh, I'm Russ. Russ is like, he can still see the pirate in front of him, so he is going to pick up his dagger and try to stab at the pirate right in the face. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hey,
Yeah.
slap him good, right?
Just right in the face. Gah! Pulls it out. Pirate falls down
Little
dead.
fucking gremlin.
He spits at him. Take that, bitch! And then he falls down dead. It is Velociraptor's turn. Velociraptor is going to try to bite the undead pirate. That's a hit. He's going to swipe at him with his claw. That's a hit. Come on, 3 for 3. No. So it will do damage.
Almost.
And completely decimate this undead pirate who falls down dead on the ground. All the pirates are dead. However, the shard mines are still against you, so combat is now over. It is Bognak's turn.
So combat's not over.
Combat's not over.
Yeah,
I said the opposite. My bad.
I was like, what do you mean?
We need him to prove his guilt, so I will attack him non-lethally.
Also, fucking Vorb! I got no proof that the dude's right there. We brought him. He's the one who lived. I'm sorry, continue.
And then, well, Bognak, I guess, would have heard Vorb's argument, and he's just going to say back to Vorb, like, you think a liberator, you think someone that really cares about you would hang around such a foul pirate?
Who we also killed, I think.
Yeah, you killed him. You wanted to kill the other pirates when we met you. What makes him any better for working under them? He's using you. He's using you, Vorb. He's using all of you. We're trying to help. And then Bognak is gonna swing an attack.
At who?
Captain Shardis.
Okay, that is a disadvantage because you can't see.
Shardy.
Yeah.
Little shartster.
Little sharp face. So Bognak is going to. Now that I said that,
Don't
I know
make
it's
it
not
low.
gonna go well for me. That's a nat 20, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah.
And then 24.
Hey!
24
Yeah.
24 to hit? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I wish that nat 20 was there, but it's fine.
Fucking right.
So where's he going? He's trapped between us.
I'm gonna do on my attack. I'm gonna do another tripping attack, so he needs to make another strength saving throw.
Okay, strength saving throw. Also, just want to point out,
Does he have this
even
advantage?
you cannot see him. He fails completely. You cannot see him, so this is all assuming you're attacking Saltus,
Oh,
which should
that's
tell
some
you what I'm
hoe
about
shit.
to do.
That's some hoe shit.
Uh-huh.
Penny, if that's you, say "ow" right now.
It's not Penny! Surprise, Penny,
You
you're
said
tripped.
You said non-lethal, so you got that going for you, but that's okay.
I did specify non-lethal. 24, 33 damage, and on my second attack, since they're prone, whatever I'm attacking is with just neutral.
Gotcha.
So,
Oh yeah, 'cause you have advantage, but
Cool.
yeah.
now you don't.
23 to hit
Yep, that hits.
Hell yeah.
for 37 more damage.
Okay, you
A
hear
non-lethal love
shattering of things hitting the floor.
Oh, that's not Sardis.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. Do you want movement?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and run ahead, I guess. No, I'm gonna back out of the smoke. I'm gonna back out of the smoke.
All right, dexterity saving throw.
Oh, interesting.
A lot of shit for you to trip over in this fog.
17.
You don't trip. You bump into the table and feel it, and you're able to follow it and back all the way out of the smoke if that's what you're trying to do. Unless you're
Yeah,
trying to go a different direction.
Yeah, just because I'm trying to see if I can get grounds on him again, if I can find him again. But I don't have a non-magic way of doing that, so I'm just trying to get out where I can see and see if he ran back in the room or if he's fully outside.
You do not see Captain Saltus in this room. It's probably still in that fog cloud.
I'm gonna look over at B on top of the shelf, and I'm gonna follow her lead and get up on this table.
Okay, cool.
can't see what's around her. So I guess in the darkness, she will stand there and she sees people are attacking, and she's like, "Listen,
No, you don't see people attacking.
Well, she saw people were attacking, so she tries to remain calm. In that darkness, she like summons her bugs to her, and she's gonna cast
Bugs.
Armor of Agathis. Well, she's just gonna cast Armor of Agathis. Is what's happening.
Oh,
so her
okay,
bugs kind of amass around her and form that armor, and she starts to stack up 20 temporary hit points.
Oh my gosh!
As she like forms this like ice armor, like this kind of like icy bug armor around her, and she has that helmet on and all that. They can't see it, but she's wearing that mech suit armor that she used that one time in school. And she kind of stands there, just like breathing, it just like kind of sounds like Darth Vader in the smoke, just kind of very upset, just standing there, just. But
Gotcha.
That's all she does.
Morton's out in the smoke.
What? So we can see like Clea now is kind of like halfway on the smoke. So what does it look like for him? Can he see that there's like? Can he move out of the smoke based on where she is? Like trying to like.
He can only see a couple feet in front of him, so you could maybe see like her arm barely, but you can't see the edge of the smoke.
I think he'll stay and take the dodge action. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know what he's gonna.
All right, Cleonile.
Cleonile is going to. She can see what's happening a little bit more, so she's gonna like try to step out to here, just like right or like here, I guess. She's trying to get out of the smoke, and looks at the shard mine. And she casts message to him, and she's like, "Why are you all doing this? We already saved you once. We're just trying to do it again. Don't make us have to fight you. We saw you what we did to the pirates." And she kind of stands there, and she's like,
message, they get a response. They're going to say, "This is our last hope at freedom. You've been very kind to us, but we will not let you take it away."
What in the Stockholm Syndrome's going on here?
Right.
You guys are new to them, okay? It's not like you came in, gave them $1 billion and a home.
They already ran away to us one time. They literally got on the boat and were like, "We'll leave with you." And then Toxic Dad came home and they're like, "I'm sorry, son." And I said, "Listen, I'm gonna."
Well, you
kill
guys
him.
told him that he
And
was
you'll be
dead, and he's not dead. So not only that, but you're liars.
I never said he was dead. I said we're waiting for him to come back, and then we'll kill him. Let's be clear. I said,
all right, Cleonile just went. Is it Livia's turn?
Soon to be dead.
All right, so Cleonile's turn is over, which means it is Vorb and the Shard Mines. They are going to charge. So I need Mortonzal and Penny to roll dexterity saving throws.
What the fuck?
Penny got a 21. Mortonzal got a.
Hold.
12.
12. All right. You are knocked, but you are not knocked prone. Mortonzal.
Yes. Wait, Mortonzal what? Oh, Mortonzal got a 12.
Okay, you both are good.
Penny got a 21.
Okay, it is now Livia's turn. Oh, wait, actually, no, I take that back. They all used their movement, the Shard Mines. One of the Shard Mines is going to try to grab B. So B, athletics check versus his athletics check.
Man, fuck you.
He got a 19. He's reaching up at that shelf.
Oh,
Fuck him up,
I got
dude.
an 18.
Did you roll with
Ooh, by
advantage?
1. He grabs you by the ankle and yanks you off the shelf. You fall down prone with the sister, and the other two nuns are going to try to... other two shard mine near there.
Like, oh my god, there's more?
One shard mine is going to try to hold you down, so another athletics check for you. They got an 18.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're rolling good. Bye-bye.
Is smoke still here?
Yeah, it'll be gone in just a second. It's only a 2-rounder.
What's a 9 with advantage?
All right, so now it is literally holding you down. You'll have to use an action to break out it with another athletics check. One of the other shard mines is going to, yeah, he's medium, is going to grab up the sister and just pass her. The other one's turn, going to take it. Basically, they're going to take turn. So she is passed all the way down this way to this shard mine, and it is now Livia's turn.
These fucking creepers. Like cultists.
Right. So. Yeah, fuck. Okay, I don't like the way this is looking. B, I love you, but I'm casting Misty Step and I'm getting the fuck out of here. 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm gonna like.
The darkness.
Yeah. I'm gonna like summon myself next to the.
Oh, he's Misty Stepping, gotcha.
Yeah.
You can't.
Like,
can you Misty Step into the fog?
Let's.
Is it a place you have to see, or just a designated area?
Aim for the cat.
In an unoccupied space that you can see.
Okay, yeah, so you can't see in the fog, so
It's
anywhere
definitely on
other
this
than that
side,
fog. Basically the other side of the sister.
I'm not get on the other side of the sister.
Yeah. Alright, that was an action. Or bonus action, excuse me.
And then
I don't know which Misty Step is.
it was a bonus action.
Cool.
And then I'm like, do I attack these shard mines? Or are we attacking the shard mines?
You can't.
They
They
can-
can't. I mean,
they
Penny's
can't
inside
answer.
the smoke.
They
Yeah.
can't answer.
But no one
Livia
has
just throws
attacked
that
them,
out
and they haven't
there,
attacked.
and-
Well, I guess they have.
And they just
Yeah,
attacked
depending
me.
on
The
the
fuck?
response,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ready my action. If they say yes, then I'm gonna ready my action to attack with my flame blade at the one in front of me.
So B is down there, knocked prone. Cool. So you're the. What's the attack that will be triggered, and the trigger is them attacking, I guess.
Yeah.
So what's
Essentially, and it'll be flame blade.
Flame blade? Okay.
Yeah.
B, you are prone and being held down. Would you like to athletics check to break free?
Absolutely.
All right, athletics check versus his athletics check. He got a 10.
A 22 that time.
All
Thank
right.
the Lord.
You still need to use half movement to stand up because you are prone. Unless you want to stay prone.
No, I wanna get up and I wanna go back to where I was before.
All right,
I
that
continue trying to bust a hole through.
will give 2 of them an attack of opportunity.
Oh, kiss my ass. Go ahead.
All right, so that's 4. Oh, low rolls. Oh, only 1 hit, and it'll be 3 points of damage, so half will be 1, and it's piercing.
That's cute, guys. Come on now. I haven't even attacked y'all. I'm still standing strong.
All right, so the Sister Francis is, well, you know her name, is just screaming out for help. You know exactly where
My
she
name
is
is
at every second.
Francis. I'm Francis.
All right,
Okay.
Russ Quinn.
Okay.
Russ Quinn is going to turn behind him to the shard mine and bring his hands together. As you see, it looks like dust come from the cracks of in between his hand and swarm at the shard mine. Into its face, and will shatter this shard mine right here into pieces onto the ground. I'll make little shard pieces. Cool. And also, there were shard pieces over here. All right.
Allegedly.
His Velociraptor will attack one of the shard mines once. That is a miss. Second one, that is a hit. Third one is a hit. And completely decimate this shard mine right here. Pieces, 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 pieces. Okay, Bognak T. Bruiser. Oh, wait, and the end of Captain Saltus's turn, which means that fog is going to disappear. You're going to see the shard pieces on the ground, and you'll see Captain Saltus's jacket and pants on the ground.
You running around naked? Come on now.
I will
What?
specify.
Bitch.
I will specify that
Yes.
the clothes are right beside the shard mine pieces.
Wow, so he out here using his friends to die for him. That is cute. That's cute. That's
Okay,
cute.
Bognak.
Bitch.
Little bitch.
Little bitch. I'm talking about
Bognak's gonna look at Penny and Penny can't reply.
She's got this mask on her face too.
Yeah.
She's breathing like Darth Vader.
Bognak is going to charge right here. Would it be an action to investigate for a trapdoor of any sort?
It'll be an action to investigate, and it would really only be in the surrounding area that you're in.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to where he disappeared, basically, and just kind of looking under the table. I'm gonna pick up the jacket and just like look under the clothes.
Okay.
Put it on.
Action investigation check.
Okay. No, don't see it. And then I'm not even gonna say what that was. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to run outside and see if I can see him out here. Still
Okay.
holding the clothes.
It did give one of these shard mines right here an attack of opportunity.
Go for it, big guy.
Highest one was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does hit.
Unless you have anything?
No, dirty 20 does hit.
All right,
No,
4 points of piercing damage. Penny.
Penny is still standing perfectly still. She has not moved. And she's breathing heavily. And the mask comes off. She reaches behind her. You have wasted my patience. You've attacked my comrades, and it's over for you. And she points her rod of rulership. You either kneel or you die. And they all need to make dexterity save. They all need to make wisdom saving throws. Oh shit.
Oh, we've
Yeah,
gotten
they
to
do.
this point. All right, wisdom's
Yay!
This point, they won't listen to reason,
1,
so
2,
we'll
3,
listen to
4, 5,
rulership.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Wisdom
10,
saves,
11,
yes.
12, 13, 14, 15. So what's the number they need to beat?
15.
15. Give me just a second. How many did I say there were?
15.
15, 15. Okay, cool.
15. No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fail. Everybody.
Oh, okay,
fail.
we got one pass. We got one pass.
If Vorb looks like he's passing, I'm definitely making his ass fail.
Kill the non-believers.
Okay. Alright, so it's turning out to be better than I thought.
No, it's not.
For which?
Okay, maybe not that good. Okay, that's another pass. Pass. Fail. 2 more. Fail. Fail. Okay, so 5 passed. A third of them passed. So I will go ahead and mark them with, let's see, what pops? Yellow,
Alright.
blue. We'll do, can't do blue. We'll do a purple. The purple are the ones that save.
So the other ones, that means her last command was kneel or die. So the ones who failed, who are under her compulsion, will take the knee,
Okay.
ideally, and they will stand, and the others will stand up. And the only people they see standing are Penny in this decked out suit and a bunch of fucking murderers in here.
Oh wait, do all the does B and Livia and the sister and the Velociraptor
No,
and Rust, do
no,
they all
God.
need to roll it?
No, I get to pick the people, and
Ah,
I'm making
gotcha.
these fucking shard mines.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you see 5
they've
of them
seen her do this
standing.
before.
Vorb is not standing. Vorb failed.
Yeah, he better be on his fucking knee.
Thank God.
They want some discipline. They can get some discipline. I have no problem. Yeah, that is the end of her turn. She
Morton's
can't
out.
do it. So the purple passed, right?
Yes, the purples are
Yeah.
the ones standing.
Penny or Morton's out turns, looks at Penny, give that speech, and without hesitation, he turns and goes for a blue flame blade to this boy not kneeling right behind him.
Okay. Roll
She
your
said
attacks.
kneel. He's gonna stab her. That is a 17 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and he takes.
You don't need to do a lot.
Oh, well, he's gonna take 15 points of fire damage,
Dead.
and then a little ice cloud lingers, and it hits this guy and does 6 points of fire damage.
Alright, so he is hit, but he is not dead. Alright, Cleonile, unless he wants to move.
Oh, he's good, but then Clea now sees that guy get hit, and she's gonna, make some attacks on him.
Alright.
Ooh, got a nat 20 and a 23.
Describe how you kill him.
She
Wait,
just
hold
starts
it right there.
chunking off at him, just clink, 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 just through his chest, just right through him, just.
Falls
And
into shards.
And she turns her head and she looks at this one. Actually, she looks at this guy sitting next to Livia. Yeah, sitting next to Livia, who's standing. She digs a hole right through him, and he's just standing there. She's looking at him. And that's all.
Okay, it's their turn now. The one who's kneeling up here above drops Sister Francis. The one who is standing here says telepathically to you guys, please, Captain Saltus is not dead. He just ran off. You scared him. We don't want to die. We just want freedom. We'll listen to you, won't we? The other shard mind will say, you have to understand, he is our last bit of freedom. All we want is to be free. If you can promise us freedom, we won't attack you. The other one at the bottom side says, I know where Captain Saltus goes to freedom. We don't even need him. If you just keep us alive, we can have you take us there. And that is their turn. Livia.
Can someone insight check that? I feel like now they're like, oh, we got all the answers because we don't want to die. That's real convenient.
I
Right
think
now, all
it's
of a
convenient.
sudden. So I'm just gonna step to the side here, and I'm gonna bonus action steady aim, so I get advantage on this attack.
Please,
I'm just sacrificing my movement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna flame blade the dude in front.
Okay.
Please. We're not good guys. Thank you.
That's a 25.
Yeah. How much damage? How much damage?
23 fire.
He dead. He's into shard pieces. Shatters into shards on the floor. And I will say
Should have taken
that
that knee.
the two that are remaining are putting their hands up, so combat is technically over. You can still attack them and kill them if you want, but there's no turn order because they are not fighting.
He's gonna walk over and check on the nun and go up to her and be like, I think it's over now, are you okay? Sorry about that.
Please, they're probably worried sick. I was just visiting my assistant, and I was attacked in her lighthouse. You have to get me home.
Oh, yeah, lighthouse. I know where that lighthouse is. You need to go to the lighthouse or somewhere else?
I need to go back. There is a celebration in the morning. I need to be there.
Alright, yeah, we can get you there, no problem. Just remember that reward I was promised, remember that, and no problem, we'll get you there.
Of course. The Grifflin family is very wealthy. We can make it worth your while. I recognize your face.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, they've seen wanted posters of us. They came in dropping those.
Yes, if you get me home, there will be a reward. I promise.
I don't like that statement after she said that. Can I insight check her?
Sure.
Slap her.
Insight check.
Penny looks at Bognak and kind of leans over and goes, "The boat. Check on the boat."
I got a 13 on that check.
She is scared. She definitely recognizes you. You could probably assume where. But as a woman of faith, she does tell the truth, and she has no ill intent.
Okay.
I was going to say, while this is happening, Bognak wastes no time. He ties the captain's jacket around his waist like a little fancy lad, and he's going to yell. He's like, "Check for trapdoors! I'm running for the docks. This guy made me do another accidental murder, and I said I was done with those. So he's going to die on purpose." And Bognak's just sprinting at the docks.
Okay, as you sprint for the docks, what is everyone else doing?
Penny looks at these two guys who are not kneeling, and the guys who are kneeling, because she's like, "You will all remember this once this spell ends, and I again will tell you, I'm not here to claim you. I will take you to freedom, but you do not belong to this man, nor you work for him, and if you turn on me again, I will have no problem making you little shard pieces like we did your friends." So if we all understand that, please nod, and the ones who are controlled will obviously just...
The ones that are controlled will nod, and the ones who are not controlled will nod.
Now that we're on the same page, hopefully, where would Captain Sardis go to hide, since he's so afraid of us?
The ones that have their hands up will just look at each other, and all of the other shard mines from kneeling will turn and point to this shard mine right here.
Are you the speaker of the minds?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So, where did Captain Sardis go?
It's a pretty powerful wand you've got there. Are you a wizard?
Oh, honey, I'm much worse than a wizard. I'm a witch. Answer my questions, please. Where did Captain Sardis go?
It's Saltus, and you're looking at him, baby. Listen, before you do anything rash, I'm telling you. You seem to be villains of culture. I mean, after all, you all escaped Dragontooth. Your other friends didn't. Everyone knows the story. All I'm offering, even though I probably shouldn't trust you, is a partnership. That woman right there is a close family member to one of the richest families in Cinder Island. In the morning, there will be a great unveiling of something in the Mill West Center. I hold her for ransom. I end up controlling Buccaneer's Cove. It starts with Buccaneer's Cove, and slowly I inch up until I have Mill West surrounded by the throat. I know more. There are more things inside this head that you wish you could know, and if you kill me, you won't get them. Sure, you could kill me, you could have some powerful wizard bring me back to life, but I'm telling you, I could make this worth your while. You have stumbled onto something really big here, and you could benefit. What do you say?
I tell all the sharp minds to turn and look at Captain Salty Face. Answer me this. Will you free the shard mines right here and right now?
Of course. They're free to go.
Live.
And give me the location of this place you've taken them?
I'll do you one better. I will join your crew and take you there myself.
Insight check? I would love to have him on the boat and kill him,
Right.
honestly.
Yeah, insight check.
I'll slaughter him later. But also I don't want to take with me. I asked for things that I don't know what my stuff's okay. That's a 19.
He seems to
Better
be
than I
honest.
thought.
He seems to be honest. Maybe it's probably out of fear, but he's being honest.
And Shard Minds, Penelope Flora has secured your freedom in a single day. You are welcome.
You'll hear in unison, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Which, that was not unison.
And let's remember who's running things around here. It is Penelope Flora, not Captain. His name no longer matters. He is now
Sharta.
Lieutenant Shardis. Correct, Lieutenant?
Aye, aye, Captain Penny.
I don't like you.
Can I kill him? Can I kill him?
I prefer you didn't.
I wasn't
Penny-
asking you, stupid bitch. I was asking the captain, Mr. Lieutenant.
Penny turns and puts her hand up to like summon the sharp minds to walk, and she looks at B. I feel in due time his end will come, surely.
Oh, also, sister here promised me a reward, so let's make sure we can secure that for me before we, move on to our next little adventure here.
Well, let's not be rash. We need her as leverage. After we use her for leverage, then you can get your reward.
Blah. Lieutenant, I don't think you understand your demotion here. You don't speak out of turn.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the ship. Thank you.
You seem to be a rat who enjoys
Oh,
gold.
interesting. Can I please kill him? Please.
I think someone needs to calm down their rat. I'm simply saying, instead of a bucket of gold, why not take the whole bank? And she wants to throw it away, Captain.
I punch him.
All right, roll your attack.
I was about to say, Livia walks over and, like, bitch slaps a motherfucker into the wall.
Roll your attack, B.
And as it is happening,
Captain
Penny
Saltus.
kind of walks over to the nun and she's like, I think you and I need to have a little chat. And she's just gonna kind of take her and like, let's walk over here.
It's a
And she's like,
24.
All right, yeah, you walk over, he's talking, and clock him in the jaw. Now, he is a shard mine. It is not a disguise. So as you hit him, little pieces flick off. Oh! He just, like, backs up against the wall. Feisty little rat. As you bring Sister into the corner to talk, she's just got fear in her eyes as she's backing up. The room's chaotic. With that, we're going to take a quick 10-minute bathroom break, and we will come back for the second part. So we will see everybody soon. BRB, mother effers.
ER.
Welcome back, everybody, from the bathroom break. If you're watching us on Twitch, don't forget to use those rooter points. Thank you, Silver Fox. It was helpful this time. It was really, really great. So, and thank you for the subs. Also, thank you, everybody, for all the subs you've been giving lately. It's been pretty awesome. So, what just happened? Destroyed a bunch of undead pirates. Captain Saltus revealed he was a shard mine, tried to blend in the crowd, but Rod of Rulership once again put a stop to any shenanigans. Last we left, Penny was questioning Sister Francis, or talking to Sister Francis, and B was beating the shit out of Captain Saltus. B, you just punched him. He is against the wall. What do you want to do?
Punch him again. Fuck it. He's still running his mouth, so,
All right, as you're going for another punch, he's just yelling, Captain Penny, look, this is not me. Like, I've got the information, and if she kills me, douche, B decks him again in the face. Doesn't even need to roll for it.
I turned around and I said, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna, maybe rip his tongue out. Dude doesn't know how to stop running his mouth. It's kind of fucking annoying.
Is this the kind of crew that you run here?
He just wails on him again. Every time he opens his mouth, she's gonna do like classical conditioning with him, like a little animal, and every time he opens his mouth, she's just gonna punch the shit out of him.
She kind of looks
the
at
next
B.
couple minutes.
She kind of looks at B and she's like, well, we do have the telepath, so I guess he doesn't really need a tongue.
At least I don't have to hear it.
He is just going to, leaning against the wall, piece of shard falling off his mouth, almost kind of resembles blood if they had blood, which they don't. He's just going to bring up and be like, oh, you fucked with the wrong shard mine, you rat. You just hear, gudoo, gudoo, gudoo. The Velociraptor jumps up, shoves him against the wall, as Russ runs up and puts his hand on her throat. If you're fucking summoning more undead pirates, you better fucking not, bitch. Okay. He's just going to put his hand down. What are you two, like a thing? Yeah, we're a thing, bitch. Okay, jeez, calm down, little rat boy.
Yeah, that's it. As soon as he calls Russ rat boy, B's gonna go punch him in the face, but like hoping that when she punches him, she's gonna attempt to grab his tongue out of his mouth.
Russ is gonna stop
stick
you.
her hand in his mouth.
Russ is gonna stop you before your hand gets in and be like, "No, you're going about this all wrong. His mouth is what's useful. It's his fucking hands that are not." And he's gonna beat his hand. His right hand is just gonna shard fall off. Ah! Oh God!
Hell yeah!
What's wrong with you, rats?
He takes the other hand and does the same thing.
Oh! Just two
Livia
nubs
just shows
now.
up and goes after one of his legs.
Russ picks up the hands and just tosses them to B. Thought you could use a hand.
He takes the other one and kind of does like that. Well, thank you, and like bends down with his like hand and is
my
like
God.
holding his hands and using them as her hands now.
You want to play rock paper shards?
Hell yeah! Rock, paper,
Shards.
shoot, and then that's all you just hear in the background.
Yeah.
No?
Oh, you win again. All right. While this is happening, Penny, Livia, what are you guys doing? And then we'll get to Bognak.
Well, I was just trying to have a casual conversation on my end.
Does that ever
Why
happen
did-
with this group?
It's just full on brutality in the corner.
Right?
You can
That's what
relax,
I'm
sister.
watching.
I mean, you know how money does not move me like it does others. Why did he kidnap you? What is this thing that they're unveiling? Do you know anything about that? you and your family, he said?
It's the ceremonial unveiling of the new additions they made to the statue. They do it every year to mark the extraordinary achievements on behalf of the Mill West school students. And this year they're adding Wilkie Tittle Clivlet Slivel Timbers for her cure for Trenchfoot that she worked out after it was destroyed many years ago, as she looks over at Bognak.
I'm Naruto running towards the docks.
As she looks at where Bognak was. Actually, she's just going to look over and be like, that other guy. I don't know what Captain Saltus was going to do. Obviously, try to use me as some for the Griffin family, and they would pay dearly. But I don't know why he thinks he's going to gain territory in Center Island. The wizards that they produce are strong, and many of them stay to protect the school and are paid handsomely.
So he just is doing this for money and power. Do you have a preference? Well, I guess you wouldn't really like the pirates, but what is your feelings toward Millwest? You don't seem to be a wizard of sorts.
My devotion is to my family and to the school that they reach out to and do work with, and to my god, Tempa. Those are my alliances.
Oh, so you are technically loyal to the school. Okay, well, that's fine and all. I don't want to need to ransom you, and he just seems like he wants power, and perhaps if I can take over the pirates and give them a makeover, we can have a more cordial relationship with Millwest. I'm not sure if you've heard, but Cthulhu has risen and has been running a slight muck. So these wizards might be your best bet for survival.
What is a Cthulhu?
It's a giant demon monster thing that destroys stuff.
It'll obliterate the whole.
It's a big problem. It's gonna destroy the whole.
No.
It's gonna destroy all of Sylvan now. It destroyed Vile Kingdom already.
Vile Kingdom?
Only been free 2 days.
I propose instead that you don't hold me for ransom, and I can take you to the Griffin family. Now, at first they will be apprehensive because, well, we have information. We know who you are. And they will be very apprehensive towards you. But if you allow me to speak, perhaps they would hear what you need, if you need anything.
Well, would heroes really save a nun? I mean, would villains really save a nun? Looking pretty heroic in their eyes. And I, again, mean you no harm, so I would love to meet the Griffin family.
I could even bless you under Tempa.
Sure. I don't want to be rude. But that sounds like a good plan. We'll keep you safe over here.
Sounds like a fucking horrible plan. The Griffin family will never trust you guys. Everyone's aware that you're fucking scum.
Let us speak for a moment, please.
They will never trust you. They don't see themselves as evil, though they fucking trade races around like they're playing cards. They will glorify you as the enemy. They will be so nice to you and trick you. I am telling you, you do not want to trust a living soul on this island except me. My life's work is to destroy this island. I can be your ally. She doesn't know shit from a fly.
You want to destroy your own place?
I'm not from here.
I just find it funny that she didn't try to kill us, but you did, and now you're trying to backpedal now that you know that you're weaker and we're stronger. I just find that a little interesting. Don't you find that interesting, Penny?
I actually do. And I would like him to say some useful information that makes us want to keep him alive, because you'd be surprised the lies we can get away with.
Right, you're right. I guess I should be recognizing the fact that I am outnumbered with magical items. But whatever. I will not tempt the rat to claw anymore. I'm sorry, her boyfriend or whatever you are. You better fucking watch it, bro. Okay, chill out. All I'm saying is, if you trust her and you go to the Grifflin family, you're going to have to fight your way out because they will send in magical students to trap you, to capture you, to send you to Summit, whatever it takes. You can't trust them.
That sounds like a pretty good warning. But you know what I also know to happen to be a fact? I cannot trust you. So, again, what's your pitch for staying alive? Because I currently see a captain with no hands, no crew, and outpowered by a bunch of kids with better weapons than you do. So remember your place, Lieutenant.
So what am I going to do then? You just described it. I got no hands. I can't use my magic. I can't do anything. I'm surrounded by my own allies who want to kill me. The only thing I have of value is inside here. And unless you got some zone of truth in there, I'm afraid there's nothing else you can do. Kill me now if you want. You'll never find what I'm building.
So notably, he would lie to us, so he cannot be trusted. Thank you for confirming that. I just wanted to be there for you. But I do like the information that you may or may not have. What I want to know about this place you're taking, the Shard Mines. Just give me a little something. What is that about? What weapon are you building? If you want to see it through, you might as well play nice. What have you got to lose? We already took your treasure.
Already took your hands.
Do you know where the Shard Mines came from, right?
The gate that
the living gate, the sentient gate.
Mm-hmm.
What if I were to tell you that they're like building blocks? You can reform them, and not into a gate. Something stronger.
Designed for just to have power or a specific purpose?
For utter destruction. Maybe destroy Cinder Island, which is what I was getting to. Maybe to combat your wonderful, gigantic monstrosity you've unleashed. What have you? I'm pretty sure with that rod of rulership, you might even gain a new friend.
Kind of looks around at the Dragontooth kids. I feel like I've heard the plot of sacrifice a bunch of unaligned souls to make a weapon for somebody else so that they can use them. I think we already turned that one down.
Oh, but they're not being sacrificed. That's the good part. All it takes is a little convincing, and they want to do it.
They want to become a weapon to be used by anyone?
I wouldn't use that choice of words.
And what word do you use?
To reconnect with their friends and family. To go back to the way things used to be. To make them whole again. To give them hope. True freedom. With the ones they love. You see what I'm getting at here?
And do they really reconnect? Or is that just part of your pitch?
Oh, they reconnect. Every single one except for the first. They needed some extra persuading. I can show you.
Penny's gonna punch him.
You're gonna walk across the room and punch him? Ugh! Ugh! I don't know what I'm spitting up. I don't have bodily fluid.
Spit out those shards. Let it be known, Penelope Flora does not deal in lives and lie. If someone's gonna sacrifice themselves to me, they will do it very willingly, without a magic rod and without extra fluff. It's called devotion. It's called a real cause. And I like the weapon idea, but I'm just not so sure about that price.
So take them individually. Build yourself a little army of Shard Mine. They're not going to get you anywhere. They're weak. They're not like you. They haven't been trained. Ask Vorb there to punch a wall. He'll barely take a scratch off of it.
First of all, they don't have to be useful. They have to be free. Stop that. Don't put value on them. They can do whatever they want. I don't need Vorb to fight things. He's actually very useful with communication abilities. What if I used him for that? For things he was good for, sir? That's what I plan to do. And if they want to go be part of the gate, then absolutely sure. But that should be a truth told to them, not a lie. So, and as they all...
I did not lie. I offer them freedom. I do not stipulate the fine print.
A lie is a... I punch him again.
Ugh!
Whew, you are working my nerves, and I loved a good workout. I would advise you to cut the shit. I may be pretty on the outside, but I am vicious. Let's not forget, I did go to Dragontooth, and I did destroy Dragontooth. So where I go tends to not stay stable for long if I'm not happy about my circumstance.
Then kill me. What other information can I provide you? There's nothing I can give you. You obviously are going to return. You are the worst villains I have ever met in my entire life. The bartender over there with no eyes and no legs is a better villain than you pussies.
God, can I please kill him? I'm begging.
And well, some of us want to live, and we believe we can do that without having to oppress others. It's called New Age thinking. And correct, we're not villains. We're anti-heroes. But you know what that means? We get to murder. B, your time to shine.
Let's go. And B is gonna go straight for his neck. She's just gonna bite into his neck.
Roll the attack.
Oh yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna do it with primal savagery too.
And you're gonna do it
damage.
with advantage because Russ has gone to the other side and held his head up.
Ooh, hell yeah. That is a 16 to hit.
Describe your very satisfying kill.
I am going to legitimately bite like halfway through his neck, and since it is such a massive bite that she's able to take out of him, she will just shove the like rest of his head that is hanging on to the side, and it'll just kind of crack off and fall.
Falls down dead. There you go. There is only one that stands that is not under the rod of rulership, but is still on your side. You guys are alone with your Shardmine followers. Penny's Shardmine followers.
Do you have a name, sir?
You talking about the one with his hands up?
Yeah.
Sorg?
Sorg? Like sword.
Kind
Oh,
of.
the G.
Well, Sorg, I would like you to be the liaison or the leader of the Shard Mines for the time being, until we can figure out what you all want to do. You've heard what he said. You're all being used to go to this gate, and I give you that information free of will. And if you choose to go there and do that, then I will help you do it. By all means, I will not stop you from doing it, and I will help you in any way I can. But if you choose to not throw your life away and you want to maybe go on a little adventure, I also offer you that boon. You and all the Shard Mines have a choice.
Is it
Whatever that
true
is.
about this monster that's been unleashed?
Cthulhu? Yes. And the heroes of Silvernail seem to be on top of it. And people brag about them all the time. But we happen to know a little more information, and so we might have to go a little around about to get some things done. But we plan to try to stop him as well because we need this material plane alive.
Well,
As he said, we are bad villains.
I don't believe we're going to find the location now, as he looks at the shattered pieces of Captain Saltus. So, my Shardmine allies and I will follow you.
Well, Vorp has been there several times, and I feel like some other people could do it. I think we could find it. I do, again, know some aquatic friends who could help you out. So I'm truly giving you a choice. There's no force here. If you want to go be a
Vorbs
weapon
speaks
of mass
up.
destruction,
Captain Penny, I have been on multiple times, but I could not lead you there. I am not as adept on top of the water as I am below. I simply do not know the location. I don't believe any of us do.
well, I believe in my resources, and that if you choose to want to do that, that we may be able to muster something up to find you a way to find that. And be a weapon if you want. That doesn't sound like a fun thing to me in my brain. I would love to be my own person and also be a badass weapon. Why pick one when you can be both?
If we could
So
be
there's
together with our families, alone from the capture of those who wish to use us for everyday chores, for fighting practice, to be sold to bartenders, I personally would take it.
But what if you no longer have to live that life? What if you get to do whatever you want? Cthulhu is destroying the plane, so why not have a new world order where shard mines are no longer on or anywhere near the bottom? But no one's near the bottom because we have other problems to worry about, honestly.
I don't want Cthulhu to destroy the world. There are many bad people on this island who wish to capture us, and in the rest of the world, but I do not wish harm upon them. I do not want this world destroyed. This world is beautiful. I would gladly join with my family to fight this monstrosity. But I will also follow you anywhere, Captain Penny.
Okay.
It's kind of hot. You have to stop doing that. Like, I want you to follow me because... Okay. Well, it seems like either way you're going to be riding with us for a while. And we can, if you want to be a weapon, then why not put me at the helm of it to destroy Cthulhu? But if you don't want to be a weapon, we can find a new way. Also options. So let's do it. A sword. And I extend my hand.
Oh, that was Vorb talking. But
Vorb. Oh.
Vorb will stand up, Sorg will walk forward, so will Torg, Shorg, Borg, Klorg, Gorg, Fork, Dorg, and Morg. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm not. They will all walk up to shake hands. All the
She'll shake all their hands. It feels a little less special after the first one because they're all mind controlled, but she takes it nonetheless because she does mean it. And they remember all this, so she's like...
Achievement unlocked! Right. You have now unlocked all the shard mines in this run.
I have de-traumatized. All right, see me in Season 1 running therapy. Now Season 2 also running group therapy. I love it. So yeah, great. Let me open...
Everyone is on your side.
Dope.
And then I look at the nun. So, elephant in the room, is what he says true? That everyone's going to hate us because they think we're villains?
They are very prejudiced against villains in the peace period, you have to understand. But I believe I can talk to them. Maybe you could send me first, and I could talk to them, and we can meet you in an undisclosed area.
That sounds like a lovely. That sounds like a lovely ambush.
Like a trap.
I'll go with her.
We...
B speaks up and says, "I'll go with her. If it's just me and her, I can take whoever it is. A lot less of us is gonna seem less intimidating. Just to kind of scope it out and see what's going on."
I do agree that Cinnamon does help a little bit, but there's a lot of things going on outside. We've just dethroned 2 pirate captains. There's a bunch of pirates outside that probably need to be controlled. Is it all right if we get this under control, Sister Nun?
Francis.
And then, Sister Francis, and then handle you? We just need to... There's a lot, saving the day is a lot of work when you're bad.
Could you just leave someone here to protect me? I'm not like the rest of you. I just want to go home.
Well, you can come with us. We're just gonna walk. It's gonna be a big old group of us. So
and you will return me home?
Oh, sure. To the Griffin, the house. Yes, your family. Yes.
The lighthouse. Yeah.
Then I will follow you. Tempa bless you.
That's balance, right?
Annoying.
Yes, exactly.
Clear now. Praise to one of them, I think. But
not the same one. But I like the idea. It's very similar.
And we will start to walk out of this hut, shard mines, Sorg with me up front, and then all the shard mines, all of us just like Penny leading this hoe.
Packed up.
Penny walks up, you got Vorg and Sorg, and Cleonal and Morton's You got a perfect little, and then your allies right behind you.
And I guess we're gonna come out to see Bognak doing something because he's been out here for a hot
minute. What are you doing, Bognak?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a concentration check because we forgot my clairvoyance was still up.
That's right, and you were hit. So let's roll that concentration.
That's an 18.
Yep. So it's still up. You still saw everything that just happened as you were running.
Well, Bognak sees the captain's already dead. He's like, Fucker. He's gonna put on the jacket. He's gonna put on the captain's jacket, and he's gonna keep sprinting towards where all the pirates were hiding in the houses. And he's going to while they're coming, he's gonna go get some cannons, I think. And he's just gonna point them at the houses. And he's gonna blow holes in all the houses where all the other pirates were hiding.
There were 2 cannons, and you guys blew them up.
They blew up all the cannons.
There was
Okay.
only 2.
There's only 2 cannons. And they were shooting directly at our ship, so I had to blow them.
Yeah.
It was very ingenious.
And then we sunk a bunch of ships.
There was a cannon at one
That was
point,
Bognak.
but that cannon sunk to the bottom of the ocean, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
If that's the case,
You gotta shoot them. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I'm just gonna
Right.
start some fires. I'm just gonna start burning
I was
down.
about to say, set them on fire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. That is genuinely what I'm thinking.
Now we're
at this
inciting
moment.
violence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bognak alone. Roll initiative.
Cool. Just me. There's the 3 guys from our ship, right?
Yes. And just go ahead and save us 2 hours and roll a percentage dice.
Or just roll a new character if I need to. Just
Well,
Come out.
roll a percentage dice. The whole fight's not going to happen because your whole team is coming out and they're going to see you fighting a bunch of pirates. You try to burn down their tavern.
I'll also say second-winded on the way.
Okay.
Just to get myself up a little bit. Let's see. Percentage die. God. 20. 19.
20. Okay, so you're being overpowered, even though those 3 allies are helping you. Your party is stumbling this way. You guys see the Summit soldiers and Bognak fighting an entire Tortuga of pirates because he's trying to burn down their tavern.
Yeah. As we're like walking up, and,
You got to what the full
20 feet
plan
away,
was.
I'm just gonna start casting fire bolts at all the pirates at a distance.
No, Penny is gonna put it. If she sees you start to start to get aggressive, she puts her hand up, or she puts her hand up to stop you, as she's like doing this big old like Daenerys march down this fucking shit. And
Noted, bitch. We doing that.
and
the
she
whole
yells
time.
out to Bognak and the pirates, "Stand down, everyone! What is happening here?" And I'll send Morton's out to put the fires out that Bognak has started. Are there fires happening?
There was 1 fire on a tavern.
Yeah.
Bognak and Morton's out will go over and control flame to put that down. And she's like, "What is going on here?" Bognak.
Bognak the whole time just yelling. He's like, you just hear him. He's like, "There's nowhere left to go. This place isn't safe. You join us or die. Your captain's dead.
Oh my god.
All right,
Bognak, we're staying here.
Penny-
We're not.
No more accidental deaths.
Penny,
Only permanent."
roll a performance check. This is a huge brawl. It's not like you can walk up and talk to him. You're yelling over a huge fight right now.
Bitch.
It's like, can I please just take a nap?
Bitch.
Can I please take a
Do
nap?
nat 20.
It's a nat 20. That's a 29.
All right.
Scott.
As you yell out, everyone stops mid like Disney tavern fight, like holding
All the
people,
bass in her voice.
and everyone just freezes. The huge crowd just stops. Bognak's got like 8 pirates holding him at different angles. There's like the fire stops for a second. Everyone's looking at you. All right, go ahead.
The fire stops.
She like a full mom. Stop! What is wrong with all of you? Villainy does not need to be this chaotic and miscontrolled. You'll never get anywhere in life. That's why you are all pirates. Let's please calm down. I have taken your rules of Port Royal and I have disposed of Captain Noir and also Captain Sardis. So now Penelope Flora is Pirate Queen. If anyone objects, let me remind you of what happened when we arrived.
Yeah.
Death awaits
Who are we
those.
gonna sell our shard mines to? You fucking
No
destroyed our shit.
No one is selling shard mines. You're gonna get a new trade because currently Cthulhu is a problem. So your money situation is a little beneath you. But don't worry, we will still be collecting shard mines. So you're happy to buy all the shard mines you want because I will be taking them to an undisclosed location. That's none of your business. But we're welcome to gather all the shard mines. You can buy all the shard mines you want, and we'll give you money for it too. To buy shard mines like you like, and then come back here, where you work for me, and do what I say, so I keep you alive. Correct?
So, what you see now is we go into this montage where the pirates do not like the fact that you just told them instead of getting money for the shards they're bringing, they have to pay for shard mines that you will then take. So everyone's just going to fucking fight. But during this fight, Morton's out shooting giant fireballs, blasting pirates off of buildings. Fucking Bognak swinging that sword and skewering fucking pirates 3 at a time with this sword, doing crazy amounts of damage. Livia's just flowing up with these sneak attacks, going left and right, stabbing it. B is just like decimating with her claws as her boyfriend is perfectly mimicking on the other side, and a velociraptor's busting in. Shard mines are sticking in pirates, and I'm going to say about half those pirates die before the other half just fucking jump, swim, get on a boat, magically fly away. Everyone is fucking scattering. It is almost impossible to control this group. You can maybe get a few before they leave. But the word of Dragontooth Academy students destroying and taking over Port Royal will live on in the future. With that, Port Royal is now secure. Shard mines are secure, and the word of your mission will spread. Everyone go to level 8.
Yeah!
Don't lever yourself up just yet. Wait to a long rest. But I will go ahead and let you go back to your max health, and I will let all your spell slots and abilities refresh. But don't add all your new stuff yet, just because it'll take forever. So
Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah.
Everyone's got max health, max spell slots, wild shapes are back, all your other abilities are fully back. You're revitalized. You were saying there's about a third of those pirates left, so like a sixth of the pirates that were there that are on hands and knees afraid for their life. So you've got those 11 shard mines and a bunch of pirates.
Let's go!
Thank you for finally seeing reason. I'm sorry I had to come to blows, but if that's what it takes. So now you work for me. And if you have any problems, please let me know. We are going to save the world so that everyone can continue to be whoever they want to be and not get killed by Cthulhu. We all clear? All right.
Yeah.
She turns around and she demasks herself. And her eye is fucking twitching. And her hand is clenched. And she breathes. As Morton's and Cleo now take her hands.
Silence as everyone's on bated breath.
He throws up really loudly as everyone's on bated breath after all that. Sorry, guys. Oh, shit.
Oh my god!
It's the DDA!
Yeah. In unison, everyone's like, DDA.
And Russ is gonna nudge you, B, and says, fucking idiots.
Right.
Bognak also genuinely doesn't know that it's not pregnancy because he wasn't on that scene.
He wasn't.
He missed all that.
So he's just like, oh my god. It's like a trash bag.
It's very serious.
A flare up. It's a DDA flare up. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
Bognak, I would back up at least 60 feet.
Bognak just charges in a line, mowing down more pirates just now.
By the way, do you all want to kill some some wizards? They're like in your thing you like to do?
Yeah, we'd like to do that.
Great, that's also on our itinerary, just so you can have some fun in your systems.
Someone raises their hand in the back.
Yes.
So do we call you Captain Penny?
Oh, I thought there were going to be more options. Yes, you can call me Captain
Or
Penny.
John.
For sure. Captain Pennyworks, or just Penny. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. As long as you know where we stand.
Someone says, what about Port Royal? What's going to happen to this place?
Oh, we're going to turn it into a safe haven. Again, Cthulhu's out there. And if we can keep this and Cinder Island as much as we can get safe away from that monster and potentially destroy it, sounds like we get to run the world. And I like that idea.
Another guy. What about when we destroy Cthulhu? Is there some booty in it for us?
Oh, the whole world becomes your...
Livia will sleep with you guys. Livia will sleep with you.
Yeah, I
That is
should
true.
bend over and shake it a little bit.
Well, that's a great bonus, but I was talking about treasure.
The booty is not dying. We cannot clarify enough. You will die if we don't stop it.
And once the
My
world is
booty he's
being
talking about.
reformed, there will be treasures to reap. Yes, because people will have been destroyed, civilizations need to be rebuilt, and there'll be things to pick up. So you can pick up all the free things you like. It's stealing without the work because there's no one there to guard it.
Sounds good.
That's what I thought you'd say.
And you don't have to worry about a mutiny. Probably
That's
shouldn't have
not-
said it like that.
No, don't worry. I don't have to worry about mutiny because I'll see you all at training. And you will not be trash or I will personally kill you myself. So don't worry. Because you're with Penelope Flora. And she doesn't work with trash. Okay? So we have to take over the world. It's going to take us all being on our absolute A game. And oh, and don't be fooled. A bitch likes to party, okay? We're still drinking. We're still being married. We're still going to fight. But we will work.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Bognak is mending the tavern in the background for the party that's about to happen.
Mortenzel, she's looking at you.
He's like, look, I'm sorry. I'm normally a lot more level-headed. It was just that guy really got to me. He's just-
Mortenzel will lean in. I haven't forgotten about our conversation. I trust that those secrets die with us.
I've forgotten about it until you said that.
Oh, here in public, like?
It's like I thought we weren't really worried about anything at Dragontooth, were we? We got bigger fish to fry.
Right, much bigger fish. There's nothing to worry about.
Why would that still be relevant?
It wouldn't be. I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. I've been watching you, and I just think you're a great ally, and I'm glad you're on our team. Yeah?
Yeah, I can finally shake your hand, I guess. Can I do an insight while I do this?
Sure. Insight. Insight with advantage. You've been around him a lot.
Yeah, that just felt weird. 16.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Yeah, cool. As long as it doesn't matter. That's something that's some high school drama as far as I'm concerned. I shake his hand.
Cool. One positive relationship point with Mortenzel.
We're on the right track.
On the...
All right, the crowd is subdued. You have full control. What do we want to do?
Does Sorg and the Shardminds, who I guess can't really be helpful, have any reparations they like? They were just enslaved. I'm trying to promote their freedom. Do they want anything to help them feel more free?
At home.
Is anything that makes them feel not free?
They say Vorg suggests it would be helpful if they could perhaps control the pirates during training, if perhaps they could have the highest ranks.
Oh, correct. And you all don't fight, right? I
We
imagine you
can,
would.
but we're not very strong. We are very weak.
Sounds perfect. They do the fighting, and you guys do the communications. This would be a great team.
Communication, and each of us have one thing we are very good at.
Ooh, what is that? Like what? Like sewing skills, or one shoots fire bolts, one shoots ice bolts?
Well, ironically, Torg over there is very good at sewing. Ah! That's Torg's specialty.
Love new clothes.
And I'm going to write that down.
Team uniform.
But me personally, my specialty is remembering fine details after hearing it one time.
Oh, that's very specific.
Right.
And this is Sorg.
That is Zorg, yes. And Zorg's specialty is messaging long distance. So the other shard minds can't telepathically go to everyone for about a distance. He's really, really good at going far distances, more than double.
Scott, write all this down because literally I'm gonna use all this. I'm like, wow, this is so handy.
Right.
Sorg, this sounds absolutely amazing. I'm smelling. I used to run these team games, and there was a coach and then some players. And I think if we can assign, a shard mine to 2 pirates or so, however many pirates need to divvy up, and you can teach them your thing or help them work on that, give them some usefulness, and connect them in combat, we might be able to make this pirate group something. and you
Sounds
stay
good.
safely out of the way. Ooh, I like this. Oh, we're gonna party tonight, everybody. Tonight, we party, and Penelope Flora, Morton Zhao, and Cleonile will be serving personally to all the pirates and the shard mines as a symbol of appreciation. The fighting is over. We're all on the same side. And now I will pour drink into your cup personally.
The fatter pirate kind of stumbles out of what was just the burning tavern. All of my drinks are free. Take what you want, drink what you want. That same fat pirate's going to stand up. No, wait a minute. The fat pirate's head's going to turn into Cleonile. You heard me, bitch. They can have what they want. And with that, we go into a huge montage of drinking and partying. It is around 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. We're going to go into a full Port Royal party, which I'm sure the name will change eventually. And anything else before we end tonight's session?
She is not attending the party. I would just like to say that she is very much so pregnant, and she is
Responsible.
sleeping. She is sleeping somewhere. She is not present at a party for the very first time, which also should throw some red flags to people that are not aware of her situation.
B, do you mind if I party?
Yeah, of course, Russ. Go ahead. Go ahead. I take a little nap here.
Okay, let me know if you give birth, okay?
Okay, definitely. You'll probably hear it before you see it.
You'll probably hear it before you see it. I hate it here.
Good luck with the DDA, BABY.
Oh my god.
That's...
He's gonna run out and jump on his
Not
Velociraptor and just shots.
There's nothing on my end. I think partying up. I think she
Livia's
would give.
just partying.
She would talk to like the team and be like, this is a great time for us to get as much of a scoop on people as possible. Like, yes, also have fun, but also keep them ears up, ask leading questions. Let's keep our. I love these pirates. I don't trust these hoes. Okay, but I would love to if I can establish that. So just having that in mind for the people who are present at the party and NPCs who are there, to just keep their ears around and just check the vibes.
Cool.
We also just reverse hierarchy. So we're like, there's going to be some uncomfortability. Let's get into it. But yes, just,
All right.
defeating slavery. No biggie.
Livia or Bognak?
Yeah, I'm just chilling, partying, doing what Penny told, like listening for shit, trying to pick up on some stuff,
Cool.
and throwing back.
Thanks, Cole.
The only thing I picked up on, because of the clairvoyance, I picked on the nun said that the woman that made the potion, the cure to Trenchfoot, was here. Right? She's going to be here from some celebration tomorrow?
They are adding her
statue.
to the statue. She
They're
didn't
adding her
specify
to
if she would be there.
Ah. Bognak's going to ask her that. He's just going to walk up with, like, a nice wine. He's going to have, like, 2 glasses of wine each, and he's going to sit down.
Vibe if she's a sister?
Yeah, well, he's like, I was just trying to be polite. I don't really know much about your religion. And then he's just going to pour him out. He's like, I'm not drinking much either.
Oh, it's okay. No, none for me. But I appreciate the offer. I'm sorry, what was your question?
Is she going to be here? The woman from Wingding. The nobleman?
Wilkie Tittle Clifflick Slivel Timbers. Tempe. It's like a legit name. It's their legit name.
Yeah. Gazoon type.
I'm sorry, but she passed away last week.
Last week.
Interesting.
Did we know what killed her?
She has like a scar on her face.
The government?
She was murdered in her home.
Casual.
But do not worry. They've captured the assailant. And very soon he'll be shipped out to Summit. What was his name? Some street rat is what they call him, but it's just an unfortunate soul. Oh, right. I believe he goes by Nugs? And with that, we're going to end the session. We will come back for episode 37. We'll come back for episode 37. We'll party for a couple hours up until about sunrise, maybe. And while that's going, I'll let you guys make some rolls and checks to find out more information about people, start some plans in motion. So think about this week what you want to do for next session. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We hope you had a good time. Like, subscribe, and share, and come back next time. So, all right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Lock your doors from nugs, apparently.